the one that you still fantasize about while looking at onlymusclecars.com. I know I do. If ever there was a definition needed for what America is, it's the muscle car. As discussed in the first video in this series, links down in the description, the actual first muscle cars were modified cars owned by bootleggers during the Prohibition era from 1920 to 1933. Following this, the official first muscle car exploded onto the scene in 1949 in the form of the Oldsmobile Rocket 88. Very shortly thereafter, we received multiple injections of adrenaline with the Hudson Hornet, Chrysler C300, and Rambler Rebel. Now, we get on to the second era, the one that you still fantasize about while looking at onlymusclecars.com. I know I do. 1964, Pontiac coined the actual phrase muscle car to describe their new GTO. This car was so daggum sexy. 389 cubic inches with 348 horsepower, weighing only 3,500 pounds. Now, this part coming up is important. The Corvette from the same year did 0 to 60 in 5.6 seconds, but this Pontiac did it in 5.8, just 0.2 seconds slower. That meant for a fraction of the price, you can get a sleek, lightweight performance vehicle that got you more hot and bothered than Jeff Bezos doing a swan dive into his trillions of dollars. The overnight success of the GTO led Ford, Chevy, and Oldsmobile to realize, hey guys, this whole lightweight, big old honking engine combo is good for business. We should do that too. And they did. April 17, 1964, Ford dropped a bomb in the form of the Mustang. Mustang is arguably the muscle car's poster child. And if you were to look up muscle car, Webster's dictionary, you would simply see a photo of the Mustang and the words, "Nuff said." The same day it debuted, it showed up in the dealerships across America, and in just 3 months, it racked up 100,000 sales. By the end of the first year, a total of 318,000 had been sold. This definitely got the other manufacturers foaming at the mouth, and as a result, less than 1 year later, Dodge began sales of the Coronet 426S with 365 horsepower. 1966, Chevy gives us two amazing cars, the Chevy 2 and the Chevelle. 1967, Chevy again debuts another car. This one's the Camaro. And when executives were asked what a Camaro was, they said, and I quote, "It's a small, vicious animal that eats Mustangs." True story. 1994, I bought with my own money as a teenager a 1969 Camaro SS for just $2,800. It was so daggone incredible. All of us got our favorite, and mine is the Camaro, that and the Chevelle. I love every car on this list, but those hold a special place in my heart. I'm gonna give you some more just in case you was thinking about building your own collection or starting to get into muscle cars. 1964 Ford Thunderbolt 427. 1965 Buick Skylark. 1965 Plymouth Belvedere. 1965 Chevrolet Malibu SS. 1965 Oldsmobile Cutlass. And so many more that are not on this list, but they are divine. Then, the oil crisis ruined all our fun, and cars got more bland and stale than a biscuit left in your mama's car for the last 10 years. I bet that biscuit actually tasted better. We all got our favorite cars from that era, and again, each one is magnificent in its own right. You got a 60s Mustang, you some Riviera or Super Beat. I would love to shake your hand and buy you a nice cold one. Now, what we have to talk about next time is how muscle cars died, but then they were revived, brought back to life. Daggum, I love muscle cars. I'll never get sick of them. I will never remember to keep my pinky in.